So today I'm going to be teaching you guys about lesson 8.8, or otherwise refreshing your memory, I guess. So this lesson is writing linear equations. And the equation we kind of have to remember that we already knew was y equals mx plus b. So first off, let's say Ben just bought cable for his new TV. He now has to pay $25 a month, but the provider he used made him pay an upfront fee of $50. Alright, x is the number of months. So I'm just going to choose a random number of months. So first off, let's go 0, 5, and 10, because that's a pretty round number. And then the total cost for 0 would be 50, because he hasn't yet ended a month, so it's not $25 yet, but he still had to pay the upfront fee of 50. So there you go. You have $50 for the total cost of 0 months. And then for 5, you're going to multiply what he has to pay a month by 5 plus 50. So what you're going to end up with is 25 times 5, which equals 125, plus 50, which is 175. And then 10 would be 10 times 25 plus 50, which equals 300. Alright, so now to find the slope, you're going to do m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you can use any 2 points from here and here. So you can use 0 and 50, 5, 175, or 10 and 300. But I'm going to choose to use 0 and 50 and 5 and 175. So 0, 50, 5, and 175. So this is going to be x1, this is going to be y1, x2, y2. Alright, now that we have that settled, you're going to set it up like that. So 175 minus 50 over 5 minus 0, which gives you 125 over 5, which 125 divided by 5 equals 25. Okay, so there's 25. Alright, and then we're going to graph it, so let me erase this. Okay. Alright, so B is going to be 50, because M was months, and B was 50 because it was the upfront fee of 50. So M we now know is 25. So now that we know that, we can graph. I'm just going to graph. Okay, so on these ones, I'm just going to go, since we only did 0, 5, and 10, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up here, since it went all the way to 300, I'm going to go in 50s. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. And then next, which was 0 and 50, was our first one. So we're going to go 0, 50. I'm actually going to use a different color marker. 0, 50, and then we had 5 and 175, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 100, 150, 75, 75, and then we had 10 and 300, so 10 all the way up to 300 makes a straight line. Oh. There we go. And we know that B is 50. So B is 50. And then since we know that M is 25, we can plug that in. And we'll have Y, since this is our equation, Y, oh, here's a different marker since I'm running out of ink. Y equals 25x plus 50. Okay. Sweet. Oh, and this was money, and this was months. Now that we're done with the first section, we can go on to the second. So it goes, write an equation in slope-intercept form with slope 1/2 and y-intercept at 3. So y equals mx plus b. So what you're going to do is m equals 1/2, because slope, and then b equals 3. Alright, so now that we know that, we can just plug it in to the equation. Y equals 1/2 x plus 3. And that's really all there is to it for that one. And now, all you have to do for this one is write an equation for the line that passes through each pair of points. Okay, so the points are 6 and 2, 6 and 2, and 1 and 9. So we're going to need to do it like our first one. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so now that we know that, we can plug it in. So y2 minus y1 is 9 minus 2, and then over 1 minus 6. Y minus 2 is 7, and 1 minus 6 is negative 5. And that gives us 7 divided by negative 5 equals negative 1.4. And now that we have that, we can plug in almost everything else. So y equals negative 1.46 plus b. And it's 6 because that's our x. And then our y is 2. So I'm going to plug that in next. 2 equals negative 1.4 times 6 plus b. So negative 1.4 times 6 is negative 8.4 plus b. Alright. And how we're going to get that is plus 8.4 to both sides. 8.4. And that gives you 10.4 equals b. So there you go.